Hey guys, my name is Melissa. Welcome to the CNA Queen. Um, Sorry I'm not all dressed up. I try not to be. Just want to come on here and talk. I seen one comment about someone couldn't find, well, the contracts wasn't paying, I guess, more than 1,400. There are plenty of contracts out there. Maybe just with the wrong agency. I did well, I think you saw that video. The video I talk about the all the agencies, the great agencies that I've worked for, or that I know that my coworkers in Georgia have worked with these agencies, and that's how I was so fascinated about being a travel CNA, because of all the money you can make. And one thing I would say, do your research, because this is how it goes. I'll let you know, because this is from my experience and people that I have talked to. So this is how it goes. So there's a list out there for all these travel agencies that they all get the same paper. So there's gonna, like, when you go on your assignments, there's going to be people that either work for a different agency and get paid more than you, maybe $200 or $300 more, or there's other people from other agencies that's going to get paid less than what you get in. So that's why it's very important when you're on these assignments, do not discuss your pay. I don't care if they asking you how much money, you tell them, oh, I make the same money as you. And like, oh, how much is that? The same money as you, whatever you making. Like, I don't discuss my pay with anyone, especially because when you go on these assignments, you might be making more than the registered nurses, or the registered nurse that actually work at the facility. You might be making either more or the same or close to what they're making. And if they find out that you're making that much and they went to school to become a nurse, and that's why they really get upset at travelers. If you ever notice, if you ever are a traveler, or if you just trying to start to be a traveler, you'll get a lot of people that have nasty attitudes, but you can't let that affect you and your money. You have to stay focused on whatever goal you came there for. If it's you want to put a down payment on a house and you decide to do a travel contract, if you want to buy some land, if you want to do some great things that you really need right away, or you just want to save your money up, go there, do what you're supposed to do, show up to work on time, be as flexible as possible, be if they actually need you to work more hours because they don't have staff, be willing to say yes. And I don't care how tired you are. Eat some good food, take some vitamins, and you'll be fine. You came here to do assignment and work your behind off until your contract is over. That way you can look back and be like, damn, I made this much. That's me. That's the type of person I am. I will be like, okay, this contract says, if I say, for instance, most of the contract says, let's say the contract says 30,000. You're gonna be making 30,000 for 13 weeks. And your goal, you make it 30,000, of course not all at once, but it's broken down. You get paid every week. So if my contract says 30,000, I'm going to make sure I make 60,000, because I'm going to bust my behind and work doubles every time. I technically don't try to work doubles when I'm not working. Like, if I have an off day, I'm not coming in unless I just really just don't care. Just like, you know what, let me just work 7 days a week. That's what I used to do. I'd be like, oh, I'm working 7 days a week, doubles every single day. I don't care, 112 hours. Like, I was on it because I'm like, okay, I'm only doing this for 3 months. So let me make as much money as I possibly can from this one assignment. So that's how I am. So I encourage you to work your behind off, or just work your behind off. Even if you decide, say, I don't want to do this traveling in the future, make as much money as you can that you can at least go home and just relax with your children and just have a little, maybe 2 month break off or a month break off and just chill because you work so hard. And I'll get into that another video about if you're traveling with children or if you have children, and what are some ways you can do that you can still go on your travel assignment and maybe have family watch your kids or something like that. Well, we'll talk about that in another video. So, I have 2 kids. I have a 17-year-old and a 8-year-old, and I'm grateful and thankful that my family actually called me. It was like crazy because I'm the type of person, I don't ask for help at all. But I was so grateful. I got a phone call saying that, hey, we want to help you with your kids. And, we know that you wanted to go on a travel assignment and you didn't have nobody to watch them. So we're willing to help. And I'm thankful and grateful for that. It's hard. I don't know how I went on trying to give you guys information to my thing. I should be making another video, right? But I'm going to just say this. I do miss my kids. I try to visit them every single time I get time off. And it's just been like a crazy journey because I've been traveling for about 6 months now. Going on, because they extended my contract, so going on maybe 9 months. I really enjoy it. It's really different. It's a different experience. I do miss my kids though. I talk to them every day. So I'm gonna give you guys details on all of that. Now back to what I was saying. So yeah, about the money part, try to make as much money. Try to make more than whatever your contract says. If you're trying to get to your goal faster. They have contracts that are 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 13 weeks. I tend to take the contracts that are longer, so the 13 weeks. And, if they like you, they'll extend your contract. If they just trying to hire staff and, it's always cheaper for them to hire their own staff. Then you make sure you have another contract in place. That's why I tell you guys, don't just apply for one agency. I'm with 5 or 6 different agencies, signed up, and there's tons of more agencies that's blowing up my phone, and I'm just because I have all these licenses. So I feel like it's always important to go ahead, apply for as much agencies as you possibly can. They're going to need references. They're going to need, if you're working, especially for the license part, they want to make sure you're employed. And if you're not, I recommend you get the experience first, at least 6 months in a nursing home. That's important. Yeah, just the basics of being a CNA. You're just going to really need that. And you're going to need your mindset. And you're going to need to keep to yourself. We're not on these assignments to make friends with people. If you meet people, that's great. But, really be about your business. Even if you do meet friends or meet with people, do not tell them your business, especially how much you get paid. It's none of their business at all. Keep that to yourself. I'm a type of person that I do like to travel. When I'm on assignment, if I have a day off or a weekend off, I'm jumping on a plane to go somewhere. But now I kind of toned down. I just oh my God, I need to stop jumping on a plane every second. But I really toned down. I had to stop. I started getting tired of being on the plane. I'm oh no, this is not good. But yeah, you'll get to that point where you try to save your money. Don't be the type of, you don't have to get you on an assignment. You don't really, unless you maybe want to go out somewhere and hang out with your coworkers. I don't know, by hanging with my coworkers, because I don't know, I just have a thing about it. But if you get some close people that, you can, like, I guess, start to know, friends or whatever, associates turn into friends, then, and you're comfortable, then you can hang out with those people if you want, whatever. I just feel like you just need to stay focused on your task of working and saving your money for your goal. Whatever goal you had in mind, you better get to that goal. Do not go back in your savings and take out money to be splurging and buying a whole bunch of clothes. Clothes do not give us our money back. And a whole bunch of shoes and perfumes and stuff like that. So, don't do that with your money. Like, save it. It could be sometimes so hard to, like, oh, you want stuff in the store. Just stay focused on your mission. Not only that, I talk about hotels and stuff like that. Like, right now, I'm in a hotel. My hotel has a kitchen because that's what I requested from that house and apartment. I said, hey, I want a hotel or Airbnb, but where I'm at is kind of a little expensive. But I'd rather get a hotel that has a kitchen because I want to cook my food. Even though I find myself downloading, going on the DoorDash app, even when I have food in my refrigerator or my freezer, I still find myself on the DoorDash. Like, I want some Outback today. I want some, what did I order? It was like something wings, like some type of wing spot. Wings, something. I forgot. I was about to say the name, but yeah. I just be ordering so much stuff, and it be coming up to like $50, and I'm like, dang, I want this food though. I don't know. It could be like too much, but you have to get back on your. If you fall off your, I guess, hustle or your motivation or your goal, you need go back in, do some doubles. You'll feel better knowing that the next paycheck, your paycheck is going to look lovely because you got back on your game. So do what you're supposed to do. Don't waste your time. Don't get into it with no residents. Residents will say what they want, but it's for you to love your job so much that you don't let nothing affect you. You make sure you treat people with respect, like you want done unto you. Show up to work on time. Be flexible with changes. Do your work. Like, don't be like on your phone. Don't like, okay, well, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. Check your residents every 2 hours or whenever you're supposed to check them. Check them. Make sure everything is great for them. Make sure they're live. Make sure each resident feels like royalty in your presence. Like, that is the goal. Like, you want to be that person that they could look at you and be like, you know what? I had one resident. I'm going to tell you the story. Story time. How did it turn into story time? It went from information to all the stuff. Sometimes be going all over the place, but just bear with me. So I had one story time that a resident, she was kind of racist. Damn, I just want to make a regular video. Yeah, so I'll put a story time on this channel. So the story time is one resident told me that, someone said that she was racist. And then I remember I walked in the door and she was like, you're not working with me. And I said, okay. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, we're going to get along just fine. Because, I pray so much. So I'm just like, okay. You know what this lady told me? After spending time with her, after taking care of her, after showing her respect, oh my gosh. You know what she said to me? She said, I was wrong about you. You're such a wonderful person. And that melt my heart so much. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, is the same lady that was telling me that shit? I'm not gonna work with her. I was so blown away. I was just like, but one thing I do with my job, like I take it so serious and I look at these residents like they're my own family. And regardless of what they go through, it's like I'm always there for them. I'm always gonna take care of them, show them the utmost respect because they deserve that. So I encourage you guys to like show people respect, regardless of what they say to you or whatever. Just always show up and show out and just be the best CNA you can possibly be. And if you want to go further your education, then go right ahead and become that nurse or whatever career that you choose to do. Make sure you always respect one another and do your job well. Do it so good that you could look back and say, you know what? I know I did that. I know I did that job well. So you have nothing to feel bad about. So I've been on here 16 minutes. So you guys, I'm going to go because I'm going to go into another subject and another subject. And I'm not trying to do that. But it is getting late. It is around like 11:38 right now. So I'm going to get ready to go to sleep. Because I did sleep earlier, but it's like a little storm earlier. So good night, you guys. I'm going to go. I will talk to you guys soon. I'll probably put a video up about the story time. Because I don't know if you guys are going to watch it. If you guys watched it up to this point, put a thumbs up in the comment. Let me know if you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up. Share this video with anyone that you know that is a CNA and needs some type of guidance or help. Definitely comment. I listen to you guys. I want to hear from you guys. Just comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I'm going to give you guys lots of information. Lots of story times. Lots of everything. It's gonna be kind of crazy. Like, yeah. But remember to love yourself first. Check out my other channel called Loving Yourself First. It's a really great channel. It's something similar like this, but it has more things to it, like skits, me just traveling on my traveling trips. And that's it. And motivational messages. So it's really good. So check out that. And if you guys made it to this far, make sure you guys subscribe and thumbs up and all that good stuff. Okay, love you guys. Bye.